Thank you. Senator Lynn Ruane.
Look, firstly, I'd like to agree and just voice my agreement with Senator McDougall on the points he just made, but I would also like to just add one note to that, and that is in terms of being a civilised house, in terms of how we treat each other, what I'd like to add to that is that there's people that will be watching this that won't be here to be able to advocate for themselves. So when we talk about no personalised attacks, I think people need to be very, very aware that people watching will be massively impacted by the comments that they made. So, I mean, if there, you know, when we make contributions, we should always think outside of this chamber, and not just in terms of us insulting each other, but actually how our contributions will have a massive impact on those watching in. And there was a lot of content in the Dáil that I watched that I know friends of mine who have experienced fetal abnormality and everything else had to turn off. They couldn't watch anymore. So when they're also being personally attacked, we need to be able to stand up for them in this chamber and not only each other. So I'd just like to add that. I would like to propose an amendment to the motion on the arrangements for the sitting to the House. That in addition to the change in relation to Tuesday's sitting, that the Seanad shall meet at 11 a.m. on Monday, December the 10th, 2018, and standing orders 29 and 30 shall stand suspended. We will obviously be taking second stage of the health regulation of termination and pregnancy bill at second stage this afternoon, and will need to complete it next week to return to the Dáil before Christmas recess to prevent undue delay of this really important legislation for Irish women. I propose that we could take committee stage debates of the bill on Monday as well as Tuesday. There is a pressing need to get this bill passed to allow for services to start in January, but we also want to ensure that we have a chance to properly debate and air any concerns we may have over its provisions. Monday sittings are not unusual. We've had one before the summer for the Judicial Appointments Bill due to government desire to see it progress quickly. I believe such a move can easily be justified for this legislation. There is a chance that we could run out of time by the end of next week, and I propose we therefore make arrangements now to ensure that we don't. There would be no commencement matters. The whole day would be dedicated to a bill of this significant public interest. I know that Minister Harris is also supportive of such a scheduling change, as he said so in his briefing yesterday, and I would hope to get agreement from this House on this, but I will look forward to the response from the Leader. Thank you.
Just by way of clarification, your proposal will be an amendment to the motion rather than to the order of business. And if I was hearing correctly, you're suggesting or you're proposing we sit on next Monday at 11:30
at 11 a.m.
without order of business or without 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Without order of business or without commencements to be
yes.
straight into business. Okay, just by way of clarification, so that.